all of these people go from 0 to 5K a month, 0 to 10K a month, then 0 to 15K a month super quickly. And you're sitting there, how the heck did they do it? So in this video, I'm going to be going over how exactly all these people are getting to 15K a month, how I did it, and all the people around me did it, so you could just have all the secrets as well. I'd really recommend to stay to the end of the video. This is a big document I made up for the video, so a lot of value in here. I'd recommend staying to the end, and let's get into it. So I'll be covering how to select your own niche and actually find the best one, how to get your first few clients in SMA as a beginner by having a great offer, and how to change your current environment to rewire your brain, and as well, how to seek and find a high quality mentor to teach you to scale up to 50K a month and beyond. So, I'm gonna be honest guys, niche selection, I said that there's best niche just now, but the hard truth is the worst niche is the one you just moved to. So don't fall into hands of shiny object syndrome when influencers posting every single day, AI agency, coaching business, consulting business. It takes time to get good at a niche. You need to actually understand the ins and outs of your niche. You need to understand how to talk to them in their language. You understand what they want, their deepest pain points. All of these things are so relevant, and you go, let's say this niche, another niche, this niche, another niche. It's so difficult because you don't know any of these niches so thoroughly, and you can't do so well in these niches because you don't know them. So you need to be in a niche for a really long time to actually know all of the things that they find important. So prospects will always go for the agency that is niche specific. So like I'm saying, pick one niche, stick in it forever, because these prospects are loving the people who have testimonials from one niche and one niche only. If there's a, let's say, agency that's serving 10 niches at once, and there's one agency that does their service exactly for them and their avatar as a prospect, they're going with that one agency that is serving their niche every single time. Realtors might not want to sign because the market's bad and all these things, but this is always going in and out for all these niches anyway. These niches will always be in demand, like law firms, lawn care, real estate, med spas, all these things are evergreen. Like, these niches are not going away. Just pick one and stick with it. Trust me, guys. Next thing is you need to have a great offer. This might seem super simple, but it's one of the basics SMA. You have an irrefutable offer and leverage it in your outreach. So what I usually do as a beginner, I'm coaching a beginner at the moment, I told them to do exactly this. So have a small set of fee, guys, to get them committed. You can't work for free. I tell everybody this. You need something where they're committing to the service so they don't just turn your back on you and leave. You need to do this. So have a small setup fee, let's say $500 to $2,000, just to get them committed. And you can even get this, guys, without testimonials. This is not that difficult. And have the rest of the offer have a performance basis. This is what I'm saying. Small setup fee, rest is on performance. So let's say getting an appointment for your niche, or let's say getting a sign for your niche, whatever your niche is. So let's do an example here. So this is one of my first offers I ran, telling someone to run at the moment as well. Setup fee of $1,500 for the systems, with some sort of guarantee tied to it. It could be work for free if you don't get the results. It could be a full refund if you don't get the results. Or it could be like the amount of profit they made from your service minus this setup fee as well. So it's just trying to remove as much risk as possible with this niche, guys. So charge on performance basis per appointment, listing, deal, or something that's a deliverable for the niche. Some result you're getting for them, tie this in as a performance basis and charge per result or per outcome, because this is super important. You can have a small setup fee, and when the prospect sees that they're incentivized, yourself, you and the prospect are both incentivized to perform for your service, they're more inclined to actually buy. And they're super interested because they know you're confident in yourself and you can actually deliver. Next, this might not seem that important, but it really is. So one of the highest ROI things you can do is when you're first starting off in SMA, you need to throw yourself in the fire. And this is super serious. So literally change your environment. Go on a trip. Go on a super low cost location. And what this does, it wipes out all the triggers and cues that are associated with your current environment that are derailing your success. It's like literally when you're trying to diet and you go down to your basement and you have something in a cupboard, there's chocolates there that your parents are eating or something like that, just grabbing your attention all the time. Like, you can just step there and grab it. All these things are eliminated when you go on a trip, when you go to a different city, when you move in with someone else. Just honestly change your environment. I did this myself a few months back, where I literally went to Bali with some top tier entrepreneurs right away and just threw myself in the fire. I made myself work, and what I realized is the difference in work quality from when I was working here at my home versus Bali, when I was with a bunch of entrepreneurs all pushing each other in a completely different environment. It was unbelievably good. Like, the work we got done there was unbelievable. So change your environment, start this business, put in 10-hour days if it takes this. So literally it will change everything. So this is also an example with this. So heroin addicts were treated for their addiction, let's say in the United States, and then they actually relapsed when they came home. Around 90% That's a really, really high number. So there was actually a study where drug addicted soldiers, same thing, heroin, exact same thing, were in Vietnam when they were serving, and they got home, and the relapse rate versus 90% was less than 5%. So just think, all of the triggers and cues they had in Vietnam with the drugs they're taking is literally all removed when they got back. Less than 5% of them, when they changed the triggers and cues in their environment, did not take it again. So just compare this to yourself. All the triggers and cues that are in your environment right now, when you go to a different environment, will be completely rewired. You can completely rewire your brain in that different environment to suit your success. My last tip is to actually get a mentor. So I was enrolled with a very, very high ticket agency program for over a year. And I literally got no more than $5K a month. I had all of the outline, I had the whole blueprint, all these things these people were telling me in this actual program. And I could easily scale my agency, but there was no accountability. I just had the program. I spent a lot of money. I couldn't get myself to do the work. Within just a few months of getting a mentor and actually paying him for the accountability and him being there and just literally tailoring everything to your current situation, I got up to about $30K a month. So what I'm saying right here is it might be a bit more money, but if you have anything more to spend on a mentor, a few $100s per session, anything like that, it's completely worth it. There's also the problem where you don't know where you don't know. So all these mentors have done this before. They have gotten to the spot you want to be. Hopefully, if you pick the right one, they're already where you want to be, and you're just paying them for them to rent out their time to you. So they know everything you need to know to get to this point, and they can tell you straight up, do this, do this, do this, research this, and get to this point, because these people know what they're doing. If you find the right one, it's completely worth it. I would do it right away. So thank you guys for watching. Very quick video. I just want to point a lot of things that a lot of people are missing at the moment, and scale them up to about 15K a month with these things. So study these things. I'll actually be sending this document to the people who message me on my Instagram. Just follow me and message me on Instagram, and I'll send this right over to you. And thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed, just subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys. Peace.